Well, we have a very October-like day ahead of us, slightly cooler than we were yesterday, and we'll have some cloud coverage continuing to linger around throughout the area. Still some sunshine poking through in La Crosse, though, as a lot of the clouds right now are mainly higher deck. We can still see some sunshine poking through. Camera makes it look a little tiny bit windy out there, but we're really not seeing a lot of wind, just zoomed in to look at the nice fall foliage that we have sitting outside. 49 right now in La Crosse and in Eau Claire. Again, just holding on to some of the high clouds, but still some sunshine poking through. Again, those winds just blowing fairly light out of the east-southeast, around 5 to 10 miles per hour across most of the area. We'll likely see high temperatures staying fairly close to normal today. For the most part, most of us staying in the mid-50s, 57 for your high in La Crosse today, 54 in Eau Claire, almost right on the dot for average in both cities. Overall, most of the area will be staying in the 50s, but with that rain well off into central Minnesota, likely seeing a little bit cooler over there, and we could have some of those cooler temperatures slowly moving into our area as that cold front continues to move further to the east. So prepare for some chilly mornings coming up, because we'll likely have multiple of them as we go throughout the rest of this week. There's that rain that's making it a tad bit chilly over into central Minnesota. Over back home, we don't really have a whole lot of rain moving through, possibly a few light showers just springing up ahead of the line, but really a lot of this going to be lucky if it's even hitting the ground. Possibly that more medium shade of green can maybe produce a couple sprinkles on the ground out there just in the north side. Otherwise, we're not really expecting a whole lot of precipitation to pass through today, because largely the rain really looks to get close to our area and then move on out and avoid it. A lot of it staying far off into Minnesota, where we could see some healthy rainfall amounts, especially as far as October rain goes. Let's check it out on our sky tracker again, mainly seeing the main body of that rain staying well off to our west. But as we go into the afternoon, that system kind of splits, and we have the low pressure, or a secondary low pressure I should say, off to our south. That'll start to wrap up some more moisture around. We could have a little bit more of a northern expansion to some of those showers. For the most part, still seeing it staying west of the Mississippi and south of I-90 as we go throughout the evening hours. Again, not really seeing a further extension for any folks east and north of I-90. Should be staying on the drier side today with just that high cloud coverage. Even as we go throughout the nighttime period, this is about the northest that we'll see the showers getting, because after that, they should be moving to the south, and we'll have a nice sunny sunrise as we wake up tomorrow morning. Here's a look at our rain totals again. Most of the actual heavy rain staying well off into Minnesota. Back here at home, maybe picking up a couple traces for folks east of the Mississippi. Otherwise, largely seeing the only amount of rainfall in our area sticking around into southeastern Minnesota. Should stay mostly dry for much of the area today. As we go throughout the rest of the week, we'll stay pretty close to average in the low and mid 50s for most of the area. Starting to feel that cool down though, just in time for Halloween. Still somewhat seasonable, close to 50 degrees. There is a chance for maybe a few scattered showers, more isolated north of I-90 in the earlier portion of the day. So hopefully we can see a little bit of a dry break by the time the trick-or-treaters go up. But overall, definitely not looking like a washout.
Okay, we're used to the weather throwing things our way here.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nicole.